Ugh. Gosh. Alright, well, today Microsoft decided to release the Xbox 360 Slim. And why does this annoy me? Well, it probably shouldn't really annoy me, but the thing is, it's like everyone's doing a Slim now, And Microsoft's Slim isn't really that special. I mean, I haven't seen it next to a picture of a normal 360. I looked all over the internet, but it was only announced today, so I didn't see a picture. I couldn't find a picture of the Xbox 360 Slim next to a normal or original 360. But from what I can tell from the pictures, it really doesn't look very much smaller. I mean, it just looks like another model. It doesn't look like a different one. The PS3 Slim looked pretty different. It was significantly smaller. The 360 Slim, it's the same design. I mean, it looks a bit better. It looks cool. It looks glossy. It looks nice. I give Microsoft that. They made it look really nice. But aside from that, it doesn't seem very much smaller, which, I mean, that's the point when you make a Slim. It's supposed to be smaller. And like I said, everyone's doing a Slim now, Like Sony, obviously, they did a they did a PS2 and PS3 Slim. And that's why at the beginning of the video, I was just like, ugh. Because really, Microsoft? I mean, come on, this is only a response to what Sony did. Really, this isn't an idea that Microsoft even cares about, okay? They only did this as a response to Sony making a smaller PlayStation 3. But really, I think Sony did a better job with their Slim. Because you see, what Microsoft has done is all that they did was make it a little smaller. It looks nice, but they made it look a little smaller. And that's about it. They say that they got rid of the red ring of death. But, I mean, I'll believe that when I see it. I mean, at this point, Microsoft, you don't have my trust when it comes to red ring of death. Let's see it before you can say that it doesn't exist anymore. They said they made it a little quieter. I mean, okay, that's kinda nice. It's not a big deal, though. They made it cooler. Well, that's alright. Again, that's not really such a big deal, but I mean, maybe it saves power, I don't know. Because, you see, they should have done what Sony did. What Sony did was they released numbers. They got percentages. And I don't even know if they're real percentages, but they sound pretty convincing. Like Sony, when they released the PlayStation 3 Slim, you might remember, they said that they made the PS3 like 33% smaller, and they used like 30% less energy. They actually had numbers. Here, Microsoft's just like, yeah, it's smaller and uses less energy. Well, I kind of want to know like what percent less energy or how much less energy. They don't say how much, they just say it uses less. So, that's not as convincing as when you actually have numbers like what Sony did. But also, the 360 Slim has like a 250GB hard drive. Which, again, okay, you have 250GB hard drive, but why would you need 250GB when, the next console is probably going to come out in a couple years? I'm just saying. I mean, I know Sony does that too. Basically, 360 Slim has a $300 price in the US. It has 250GB hard drive, and it has a special port on the back. Project Natal has been renamed Kinect, spelled with a K for some reason. It's not logical, but who cares? So this Project Kinect has a special port in the back of the new 360. And that's actually one thing that kind of had me interested, It's like, wait a minute, does Project or Natal or Kinect, does it need that port to run? Because the special port is only in the 360 Slim. So would that mean that Project Natal or Kinect can't be used with an old 360? Does that mean that you have to buy a new 360 to use Kinect? And remember, I'm making this video the day that this was announced, okay? So, I don't know. I'm legitimately asking this question. I don't know at this point. I don't think anyone really knows except Microsoft. But if Microsoft did that, that is the stupidest thing they could possibly do. That is a horrible idea. Because think about it. I mean, when Project Kinect comes out, like, whenever it comes out, probably around Christmas, like December, how many people are going to own the 360 Slim? Maybe like 1 million, maybe 2 million? I mean, if you need the Slim to use the Kinect, not many people are going to be able to buy Kinect because not many people are going to have the Slim. Now, if they're smart, that's only an optional port that might make it a little better, or maybe just so you have another port. I mean, if they're smart, you can still use it on the original 360. That's really the only really interesting thing about the Slim, if you ask me. It could be a disaster for Microsoft if you have to have Slim to use Project Kinect, because it doesn't matter how good the Project Kinect thing is. If you need a Slim to use it, I mean, original 360 owners would have to shell out $300 for a Slim, plus we're looking at maybe $150 for Kinect. I mean, if you already own a 360, are you going to pay $450 just to use Kinect? You're not. Now, with that said, it's entirely possible that Microsoft will make Kinect work with an old 360 too. If they're smart, that's what they'll do. So my main point is, the 360 Slim doesn't really interest me all that much. I mean, it's a little smaller, it looks nice, but there's not that much to it. We don't have any numbers for how good or better it might be. They say they got rid of the RROD, which I don't believe yet. And the price is still $300. Now, they did cut the price on the other 360s, though. Like the originals and all that. So now you can get an arcade for only $150. So I'd kind of like everyone watching to comment, because that really interests me. A $150 360, because I wouldn't use it to go online, but I'm actually kind of tempted to try buying a 360. So what do you guys think? I mean, I've had a PS3 this entire generation. I have no 360 games. I've played a 360, but I don't have any games for it. Do you think, subscribers and commenters, do you think that I should buy a 360, just arcade, not to go online, just to play like Gears of War or Halo, for $150? It wouldn't be a big gaming console for me. I'd only use it for a couple games. Do you think it'd be worthwhile? Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to try to put up a video about Sony. Today I wore my green for Microsoft. Tomorrow I'll try to wear black for Sony. And that's about it. I'll talk about the rest of Microsoft's presentation when I have a chance to watch all of it. The only part that I really got a chance to watch today was the part about the Slim. So I'll make a different video about Kinect, and Sony's coming right up. So see you tomorrow.